Hey guys, this is Dylan with MojoMotoSport.com, and today we're going to help you get your Mojo foot pegs on your bike. We're going to be installing them on this 2016 KTM 300 XCW, and let's get started. Okay, so it doesn't take too many tools to get this project completed. A Phillips head screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, decent pair of pliers, hammer, and if you do have one of these, we highly suggest it. It's just a little punch to help get the peg lined in there. So if you have one, great. Otherwise, you can use a Phillips head screwdriver. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is remove the stock foot peg. And as you can see, there's quite a difference between our Mojo peg and the stock peg. It's going to give you a lot more control, a lot more grip, and if you notice, the pegs are flat on top, so they won't destroy your boots. So let's go ahead and take the stock one off. I'll just set that there. Just take your pliers, and first thing you gotta do is just get this clip off the cotter pin. And here's a little secret to help you guys out, is you'll notice you can't get to the other side. So if you just do this, move the peg, and then you can move the pin along with it, then you can grab the other one here. Grab it out, just get it out. And some of these, this can be a little bit of a challenge, but it is what it is. Just got to get this guy out of here. Give it a good yank, a little twisting, and there we have it. Now you'll notice too on these that the washer won't come out until you tap this up. So. Okay, so I'm going to use my punch. It just makes things a little easier here. And we'll just get that guy up there. Give it a couple taps, just so we can get the washer out. Now that the washer's out, I'm just going to go ahead and just tap this guy out until it's all the way at the top. Whoa! And then with the spring. So watch out for the spring. Could get you. Okay, so the stock one is off. Okay, so here's our new peg we're going to put into the mounting brackets here on the frame. And you'll notice they come with new stainless steel springs here, so pretty easy to put on. You just stick it on that way and you'll see this little line here. That's where you want this part of the spring to go. So it's going to look just like this when you're ready to mount it. And this can be a little bit of a trick here, but it's not too bad as long as you've got an alignment tool here. So you want to just get it in here and try to get, you might have to work it a little bit, but there you go. See that? We got it in there. Pretty simple. Now what we're going to do, put the pin in from the top, line it up, give it a few wiggles, get it moving, and just tap it in with the hammer. You can wiggle it along the way. And now, the final part, you just got to push it in like this. Push it in and tap. Pin is in. Good deal. Now, if you remember from earlier, this doesn't fit. So, you got to give yourself a little bit of room. We'll back it up a little bit. Put the washer in. Tap it down. Okay, so we've got the washer in there, but one thing I've noticed about these is we do need to move this spring up and out of the way just a little bit in order to get the washer in just right. So you just move it up out of the way, put it down. Now it holds everything in place, as you can see. Now all we got to do is put our cotter pin back in. Pretty simple. You can use the old one if you didn't mess it up too bad, or you may have to get a new one. Get them down to your local auto parts store, wherever. Harbor Freight if you've got one near. You might want to straighten out your pin a little bit before you try putting it back in. So we'll stick it in. There we go. Get the pin in. And this part is pretty self-explanatory here. We're just going to put it in. And then you want to bend your tabs around. Do one side first, Spin it around, get it nice and tight, and then the same trick I showed you earlier. You do this, you can get the pins around to the other side, so then you can just either push or use your pliers, and then you got it. But just remember, you can always just move the peg, and you can move it to wherever you want. But there it is. That's our installed foot peg, and you just do the same exact thing on the other side. It's not too tough, but it does take a little practice, but I'm sure you guys can handle it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.